Hello, this is gonna be just a small little update video on everything that's going on with the channel because one, I don't really want to rush. I'm not working on anything for a season finale. I kind of dropped the ball on that one, not gonna lie, but I don't really feel like rushing a product out the door just to get it out the door really in time for Christmas. Also, do you like my sweater? Kelly got it for me. It's very nice, I know. But anyway, I'm not going to make a season finale this year because I don't think it really matters. Like, we've had plenty of videos this year, and they've all been pretty good from, biased opinion, but I don't think I need to cobble one together out of just ideas I have, because I haven't even started on anything, so I'm not going to pretend like I have been and throw one out the door, I do have a movie review that I want to do, but I've actually had it on the docket since 2019, I think. It was whenever I had my last open heart surgery. You can go back to that video and I talk about, I guess I'll spoil it for you. I talk about Spy Kids 2.
Spy Kids 2 is the best Spy Kids.
And I have wanted to make a review for that movie because it's one of those childhood favorites like Pokemon Forever and The Secret of Nim. And it's just one of those that I think would be pretty fun. And I have a whole bunch of nostalgic memories, so I could throw a spin on it. Also, Hoodwinked. I'd like to do Hoodwinked at some point. That movie sucks, but it's also really funny. But yeah, expect that at some point, as well as the small Ghost of Tsushima Legends video I've told you about. I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII right now, the original one. Pretty good so far. I'm liking it. I did the Dragon Quest XI video back in 2020, and I like that one. Or no, 2021. But yeah, I like that. So I want to keep doing RPGs. RPGs are fun, I'm playing through Halo Wars 2. I can't promise that I'll make a video on that. I might. I don't know. I'm not good at talking about real-time strategy games yet, but I am having fun with it. I'm doing a co-op playthrough. I have a discussion type video on Sekiro and Elden Ring. That should be a fun one. I'm waiting on a couple different people to get back to me on that one. It's gonna be in between like a discussion video and a collaboration, but not quite. You'll see what I mean whenever I get through with it. I would love to make a video on Sonic Battle at some point next year. That would be fun. I wanted to get all of your opinions on something. So I put a poll out there a couple days ago on whether or not I should keep naming my reviews like the title, a bracket thingy, and then quick critique. Because the name isn't very interesting. Like, I can understand that. Should I keep that naming convention as of, like, for tradition and, like, the clarity and, like, it looks all neat and tidy in the playlists or whatever, or the video tab? Or should I try to be more original with the video titles? Because sometimes those extra little creative video titles do draw in some viewers. If you look at the Devil May Cry video from this year, that's also, like, a little bit of a different circumstance, but those numbers don't lie, and sometimes I wonder if I need to start doing that for all the videos, even if even if it's going to be really clickbaity and dumb, like, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments what you think. I do want your opinion. And as far as that goes, that's pretty much it, but just so this isn't like, just a silly little, it is a silly update video, but I do want to try to make it a little more fun. So I thought what would be kind of fun is I got all the important stuff out of the way first, so if you don't care about this, you can leave, obviously, but I did want to go back through all of the videos from this year and like just kind of give you a brief, like 1 or 2 sentence, oh yeah, that was a thing, or oh, I like this about it, like a little recap of the year if you're willing to bear with me. So let's go, let's do this. See, the first video of this year was Origami 2. That thumbnail is not looking great, but that's okay. That was a fun game. Origami 2 was very fun. I wish Nick and I had gotten to play more of it together, but I still do. I would love to play that again with 3 people instead of just 2. Then we have Pokemon Legends Arceus. That game is still really fun. Mystery Dungeon vibes, and that's probably the most fun Pokemon game I've ever played, and I'm not getting Scarlet and Violet because it excludes the things that Arceus had, and the things that I think that made that game better than any other Pokemon game. Sifu. Sifu got robbed at the Game Awards. It should have won, I think it was Best Action Game, and it like was in the same category as like Call of Duty or something like that. Sifu got robbed. Sifu is an amazing game. Bright Memory Infinite. Yeah, that was a game. Elden Ring. Still a really, really, really good game. Fantastic game. Amazing game. It deserved to win Game of the Year at the Game Awards. I still have my issues with it. We're going to talk about that next year, actually. Also, that video got me a whole bunch of subscribers. So if you came here from the Elden Ring video, thank you for that. And I'm sorry if I pissed you off. Halo Infinite's still pretty good. The multiplayer is still super fun. Turned a lot of people away. The roadmap has been really bumpy and the lack of content is really bad, but I still really like Infinite. Might be a hot take. Yeah. The importance of unoriginality. I love, pretty much whenever I do any kind of broad topic video, I tend to love all of those videos. They are so much fun to write and especially edit. I love putting, if you've seen any video on the channel, you know I love to put footage of games that aren't the game that I'm talking about. I love to just mismatch footage all the time. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's why I love that one. Sonic Heroes is awful. Yeah, a little bit. Sonic Heroes is pretty awful. That's still a good video. I'm pretty proud of that one. Star Wars, The Force Unleashed. That video is a little bloated, I'm not going to lie, but I still like it a lot because I got to experience the SD version of The Force Unleashed, which I'd never gotten to. Like, because what a perfect time. I was already working on the Force Unleashed video whenever the stupid Switch port got announced, so I was just like, wow, what a perfect storm. The importance of video game to film adaptations. That's another broad topic video that I love, because of all the different footage I got to use, but also because that was the first video that I did with the Groofs and Mike. I love those guys so much. I'm actually about to be on their podcast again, so keep an eye out for that if you want to. I am actually using that as an opportunity to get some information for that Sekiro video. This is just an advertisement for the Sekiro video. You should subscribe and like and everything. Vengeful Rights, the interview with Michael and Anthony. I love Michael and Anthony. I still talk to Anthony every so often, and they are both just the sweetest people. And I feel like I'm so lucky that I get to talk with people that are so smart, that actually make really fun games. And Vengeful Rights, oh my god, if you're into VR and you haven't played Vengeful Rights, go play it. It is one of my favorite VR games ever, and I got to talk to the people that made it. That blows my mind. The TAC retrospective didn't do as well as I was kind of hoping it would. Of course, there's nothing I can do about that. It still did pretty well, but for the amount of work that I put into it and the amount of damage that it put on my psyche, I wanted it to pop off a little bit more, but it's still, I'm pretty proud of it. I did get some feedback from some family and friends. The beginning section was a little too detailed on TAC 1 and 2. Like, I went maybe a little too deep into those subjects, so... But I did want to make it, the title says it all, complete franchise retrospective. I wanted it to be thorough, so I guess I did my job. Why Devil May Cry 5 didn't hook me. Yeah, that's still a really good video. I like to, here's me bragging a little bit. I like to think I'm pretty good at some games, and I show that off by writing down times whenever I take notes when I play games of cool combat. I guess I'll throw some of my notes on the screen here. Whenever I write down cool combat in like the notes, it's because I want that combo to be in the video as like one of the little sections where I put the music behind it and then just show the combo. And I got to do that several times with the DMC5 video because the combat is so much freaking fun. And yeah, I love that one a lot. Thymesia surprised me because those demos that I played beforehand, they sucked. They were awful. I hated Thymesia in the demos. But then they released the second one and it was good. And then the full game came out and it was even better. It's like a Bloodborne and Sekiro meet in a medieval time, and you get to play as a witch doctor with power. Thymesia surprised me. I would love to go back to that game eventually. It's a good one. Control was really an obligation. It's just like, there are some videos from like season 1, season 2, even season 3 a little bit. The videos are horrible, and the games deserve better than what I was able to do at the time. And Control was pretty much, I like what I did this time around. Control is a good game, and it needed a better video. You should play Spark the Electric Jester 3. Spark 3 it's probably one of the best Sonic games to ever be made, but it's just not called, it's not a Sonic game, but it's one of the best ones. And I had nothing of value to add to that other than that one sentence I just said. That's all you really need to know to go buy it. So that's why it's probably the shortest video I'll ever make again. Where do battle royales go from here? I think this is a criminally underrated command prompt video. It's another broad topic video, but I loved recording footage for this video so much because it was the Dragon Ball Fortnite event. Oh my god. Underrated video. If you haven't seen that one, go watch it. It's really good. Unbiased, of course. Bone Lab. Bone Lab is one of those games that I'm going to have to make another video on because mechanically the game is amazing because it's built off of Boneworks, and the avatar switcher thing is amazing. It's an awesome mechanic, but the campaign is horrible. The campaign sucks. So we're basically right now waiting for the community to make a better campaign to play with the awesome mechanics. So that'll just be something for the next time. I see why people like Uncharted 4. Yeah, I do, because that was basically, I made that video from a promise that I made at the end of 2020 when I made the first Uncharted video that pissed a lot of people off. And yeah, Uncharted 4 is really good. I'm glad I played it. The grappling hook is really, really fun. And then God of War 2018 QC. Yeah, God of War 2018 it's a game. It got so much love. I mean, it's a great game. Don't let me take that away from it or you if you like the game. Love the game if you want to. And I do like the game. It's just one of those that it had too many problems for me to really sink my teeth into, and it fell short because of that. I like the story. The story is the best part about the game. But yeah, I didn't fall in love with it like everybody else did. Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers was a lot better than I expected it to be. I had a whole section of the script that I cut because up until Frontiers, every little piece of media that released throughout the year, I was like documenting. I was like the Game Awards reveal, the IGN first preview, it sucked. And like I was doing like a chronological thing of like the media build up to Frontiers, and then it actually turned out to be really good. So I scrapped that little part, and I was gonna post it on the TikTok, but then I realized when I deleted all the files for the video, I deleted all of my assets for that too, because I had like screenshots and like recorded video and stuff like that, and I was just like, whatever, it's not even worth it at this point. So that's a little piece of media. Sonic Frontiers is a good game. God of War Ragnarok. Ragnarok came in and blew the other game out of the water in every way possible. Ragnarok slaps. Ragnarok's really, really good. They improved the combat, probably because Eric Williams was a combat designer in the early God of War games, so he knew what to do whenever he was like, oh yeah, I'm in the director's chair now, we're going to tune this combat the way it should be, and boy did he. And the story was the best part, even though the combat was fantastic. He gut punched us several times. I love Ragnarok. Ragnarok is the God of War game. And then finally we have Evil West. Evil West came out of nowhere and was such a good co-op game for me and Nick to play. Like, we were both like, as soon as we finished that, we were like, do we want to go back and do like a second playthrough to get all the extra stuff? But then we were like, nah, we can do that later. Because it was really, really fun. Man, if you have a friend or someone that you want to play a game with, play Evil West. Evil West is really fun. But yeah, that's it. I really want to take the time to appreciate all of you for coming to the channel and like sticking around. I know that this is a small channel. I know I probably put way too much effort into it for what it is, but this is my hobby. This is really what I love doing. But having events like this year, the Pokemon Snakewood video from last year really, really got attention, and that's where a lot of you have come from, and again, eternally grateful for all of you who come and subscribe and like the videos and leave comments. I love comments so much. That's the whole thing. The whole tagline for the channel is discussion. One of them. I love to discuss this kind of crap, but I've probably been rambling a little bit too much, so I'm going to shut up. I'm going to say subscribe, come back next year. I have a new 3D animated intro. I have new assets, new backgrounds, new thumbnail frame. I have all of this new stuff, and I can't wait to keep... Holy crap, 2023 is so stacked with games. I am not going to be able to sleep with all the stuff coming out. But anyway, I appreciate you so much for watching me act like a buffoon and play video games. So, I forget what the send-off is, but I love you, and have a fantastic night. Oh, and a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2023. Bye!